The 2026 Volkswagen ID Buzz GTX is not just another electric van. It's the ultimate fusion of retro charm and futuristic performance. It's the electric comeback of a legend, the spirit of the iconic VW Microbus reimagined for a new generation. Only this time, it's faster, smarter, and more powerful than ever before. The ID Buzz GTX takes everything we loved about the standard ID Buzz, the family-friendly practicality, the fun personality, the sense of nostalgia, and injects it with a dose of all-wheel drive performance and modern-day excitement. Let's dive in and see how Volkswagen's electric icon has evolved into something truly thrilling. From the very first glance, the 2026 ID Buzz GTX makes a bold statement. This isn't just your average people mover. The front end immediately grabs attention with its sharper detailing and sportier personality. The signature LED light strip now flows seamlessly into the illuminated VW badge, framed by a redesigned grille section with honeycomb patterns exclusive to the GTX trim. The bumper looks lower and more aggressive, giving the van a planted stance that screams confidence. Move to the side and you'll notice the GTX's signature two-tone paint. That classic retro vibe remains alive, but it's now paired with darker accents and black mirror caps that hint at its performance intentions. The 21-inch alloy wheels, available in bold diamond-cut designs, fill the arches beautifully and contribute to a more muscular presence. Volkswagen has even added GTX badging subtly along the doors, letting onlookers know this is the sportiest Buzz yet. At the rear, it's all about sleek simplicity and symmetry. A full-width LED light bar connects the taillights, while the blacked-out rear spoiler and lower bumper diffuser tie the sporty design together. Every angle feels intentional. It's modern, clean, and distinctively Volkswagen. The ID Buzz GTX proves that even a van can have presence, character, and style. Step inside, and the 2026 ID Buzz GTX welcomes you with a cabin that feels both playful and premium. Volkswagen has clearly refined the interior to match the GTX's sporty spirit without losing the Buzz's friendly charm. The first thing you notice is the color contrast. Deep black upholstery paired with red stitching, subtle GTX logos, and metallic trim accents that give it a bold yet elegant look. The seats themselves are beautifully sculpted, offering extra bolstering and comfort for long drives. Both front seats are heated, ventilated, and power adjustable, while the rear seating layout remains incredibly flexible, sliding, folding, or even removable for maximum cargo versatility. In true Buzz fashion, space is abundant. With the rear seats folded, you get a cavernous load area perfect for road trips, sports gear, or family adventures. The dashboard has a minimalist yet functional layout, dominated by a 12.9-inch central touchscreen running Volkswagen's latest infotainment system. Faster, cleaner, and finally more intuitive than before. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto come standard, along with a crisp digital driver display that presents all your essential driving data with modern clarity. Ambient lighting wraps around the cabin in customizable colors, creating an atmosphere that feels calming at night, yet vibrant during the day. Storage spaces are everywhere, from the deep door bins to hidden compartments under the seats, and a removable center console with cup holders and USB-C ports. Everything feels thoughtfully designed for everyday convenience. The ID Buzz GTX's cabin is not only about aesthetics, it's about functionality, fun, and future-ready tech blended seamlessly. Underneath that charming exterior, the 2026 ID Buzz GTX is hiding serious performance credentials. Powered by Volkswagen's latest dual-motor all-wheel drive system, the GTX delivers a combined output of 335 horsepower, a huge leap over the standard model's single-motor setup. This means instant torque, sharper acceleration, and a 0 to 100 kilometers per hour sprint time of just under 6 seconds. Impressive for a family van. The GTX also comes with a larger 86 kilowatt-hour battery, offering an estimated range of around 460 kilometers on a single charge, depending on driving conditions. With support for DC fast charging up to 200 kilowatts, you can charge from 10 to 80% in roughly 25 minutes. Perfect for those who live life on the move. But what's even more impressive is how it drives. Volkswagen has tuned the chassis for more engagement, with a sportier steering response, firmer suspension, and improved traction control. The ID. Buzz GTX isn't trying to be a track machine. Instead, it feels confident, composed, and genuinely fun to drive on twisty roads. The instant torque delivery gives it that push-in-the-back excitement, while the electric AWD system keeps things stable even on slippery terrain. Whether you're navigating city streets or cruising on the highway, it delivers smooth, quiet performance with an effortless sense of control. It's a car that makes every trip feel like an adventure, not just a commute. When it comes to technology and safety, Volkswagen has thrown in the full suite of innovations. The 2026 ID. Buzz GTX features the latest version of VW's IQ.Drive system, which brings semi-autonomous capabilities to everyday driving. It includes adaptive cruise control with lane centering, blind spot monitoring, rear cross-traffic alert, and emergency braking with pedestrian and cyclist detection. A 360-degree camera system makes parking this large vehicle incredibly easy, while the augmented reality head-up display projects navigation and safety info directly onto the windshield. Futuristic and practical at the same time. The infotainment software now updates over the air, ensuring your system stays current without visiting a dealership. Inside, you'll find voice recognition that feels more natural than ever, wireless smartphone charging pads, and smart climate control that automatically adjusts based on how many passengers are inside. There's even a travel assist mode that handles steering, acceleration, and braking on highways, ideal for those long family road trips. In short, the ID. Buzz GTX isn't just about electric performance. It's about intelligent comfort and confidence on every journey. Volkswagen plans to launch the 2026 ID. Buzz GTX in early 2026, with prices expected to start around $70,000 in the US and roughly 67,000 euros in Europe. Yes, it's positioned above the standard ID. Buzz, but you're getting a lot for that extra money. More power, more technology, and that exclusive all-wheel drive setup. Buyers can also expect several customization options, from color combinations and interior themes to wheel designs and battery packages. Pre-orders are expected to open soon after official launch events, and demand is likely to be high, given the buzz, pun intended, around this sporty evolution of a classic. Competition in the electric van space is heating up, but the ID. Buzz GTX stands apart for one simple reason: emotion. While models like the Mercedes EQV, Ford E-Transit, and even Rivian R1S target practicality or adventure, the GTX captures something deeper: nostalgia blended with excitement. It's a nod to the past and a step toward the future, all wrapped up in a design that makes people smile wherever it goes. Volkswagen has positioned the GTX not just as a performance upgrade, but as a lifestyle statement. A vehicle that celebrates individuality and freedom while being clean, capable, and future-ready. It's not trying to outmuscle its rivals, it's trying to outcharm them. And that's something no spec sheet can quantify. The 2026 Volkswagen ID. Buzz GTX is more than an electric van. It's a moving memory, reborn for the modern world. It blends nostalgia with innovation, power with personality, and family-friendly comfort with driver-focused fun. It's a machine that dares to stand out in a sea of sameness, because at the end of the day, this isn't just about getting from A to B. It's about bringing back the joy of the journey. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2026 Volkswagen ID. Buzz GTX, don't forget to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more in-depth car reviews just like this one. Every click helps keep the passion alive and the wheels turning. Until next time, drive safe, stay curious, and keep the spirit of the road alive.